What's good with you? All right. I don't know how long this video gonna be. Simply just wanted to come and make a video and just talk a little bit about discernment a little bit. So first off, for you watching, I hope your day's been going good. You know, I hope you've been taking care of yourself. And just know that when you come and see these videos, you know, I'm just always just trying to shed more. I'm just trying to shed a light of guidance. So my videos are really, in a way, supposed to be videos that sort of not scare you or not get you to be, you know what I'm saying? I don't want you to watch these videos and think that I'm pressuring with information too much upon you. So I just want you to understand me and understand that the videos that I have to say and speak on is, you know, generally how I be feeling in the moment. So right now in the moment, I'm feeling like I need to talk about discernment. So with discernment, I need you to understand something. You know, you have to allude through a lot of shit. You gotta allude, you gotta fucking have your eye open, okay? Because there are illusions placed in front of you on a daily, you know? And this is where people who are their matrix themselves, they sort of like help create these illusions, okay? So that goes for, you know, these fake ass fucking influencers and idols that everybody look towards. You know what I'm saying? It's the energy of the people that's sort of kind of giving them that illusionary encasing. You know what I'm saying? They're encasing them in that power of that illusionary, you know, pre-creation. And it's just though, it's as though like none of that is, it's not real. It's falsified. And it's just it's an embarrassment, it's an embarrassment upon someone else's, you know, outreach towards another. And you gotta literally not get yourself pulled into someone else's you can't get pulled into an figment of an illusionary creation upon the energy of someone else, you know, handing over to then design that illusion for you to see. This is just like when it comes to, you know, this fabricated matrix. Nothing in it is real, bro. Nothing in this motherfucker is real, okay? It's all just, you know what I'm saying, an imaginary thought. It's all just an imaginary, forceful creation of thought, okay? And it's really not even a creation of thought that was made upon granted permission, okay? It was sort of drawn and then made from, you know, those of the energy within us to use this as nothing more than to use our powers, our energy that we hold as co-creators to design this prison that we live in. So on top of that, you know, it's just like you have to, because there's so many people being able to run free in this illusion and do whatever the fuck they want to do and take control and literally misguide other energies here that might that's not totally into their power and you know, also not in touch with, you know, self within and what they are capable of doing. So, and I see this on a daily, I see this on a regular. So it doesn't affect me because I'm on the inside looking out now. And I basically see everything for what it fucking is. And you probably have come to this as well to see some things that shake you up. But nevertheless, don't fall victim to being, you know, used upon someone else's imagery of what you see and what you come across. Because even with these platforms, a lot of people are literally being able to push themselves out right now as being, you know, saying this totality of light that demonstrates how important they are to someone else when you have to understand. And understand me when I say this. Understand me, okay? And overstand me when I say this, is that no one can be a influencer to no one else. It's not fucking possible. It's not possible for me to be somebody who is this great being to be looked upon as I am, a emlet of light, or an emlet of, magnificentness. I can't be an emlet to anyone. I can't be. I don't come with any special powers. I don't. I have to make a way through this experience just like you do. So I can't hold that. I can't be the emblem. I can't. It's not possible. But some people draw that love and that appreciation towards them, and they grow with it, and they take it, and it turns into something in which feeds the ego. And that's a huge problem when people literally don't use their discernment to know that you're literally growing someone else's ego to demonstrate more further of a powerful lead upon them to move outside of being right next to you as a human being, and and having the same rightful principles as you as well. So, as of right now, we're seeing a huge split, and everything else like that is just like going down the way it's going down. You know what I mean? And with the split happening, you're gonna have people on the side of, you're gonna have. I'm gonna put it like this: you're gonna have the bottom feeders, and then you're gonna have the surface dwellers. Okay. Now, surface dwellers are those that are, walking around, being able to walk. They're on the surface of this level. I mean, this realm. They're on the surface. So they're walking around, being able to maneuver through, but sort of left on their own. Like, I'm a surface dweller. You're a surface dweller. We're just dwelling around, trying to get through this life, and, trying to figure it out. And then the bottom feeders are, of course, the ones that's still stuck at the bottom. They're still lost. They're still struggling to, see their way to the surface and be able to get a clear view of what the fuck is going on and what's happening. But where surface dwellers are still vulnerable because of the fact that we all are sort of new in this field of awakening. We're still trying to go through this, and we're still trying to figure out, what routes to take, which way should we go about, what direction of route should we go about, and, how are we to get there, and is it going to take a minute, is it going to get, and we going to get there pretty fast. So a lot of that, what plays into that is a lot of impatientness. So where people who have been surface dwellers for a minute, they can look at others who are still, stagnant and sort of struggling with trying to maneuver surfacely. They could just, take hold of them and literally use them to their advantage. And this is where, a lot of so-called teachers, gurus, mentors, these names are labels and titles. You know what I'm saying? We didn't put these labels and titles in place, okay? They were forced on us. I don't believe there's no such thing. This is me. I don't believe there's no such thing as a teacher. I don't believe there's no such thing as a guardian. I don't believe there's no such thing as a guru, mentor, teacher. Because you think about teachers in school, they were nothing more than a part of the systematic pillars. They were a part of the systematic, ruling order they stood as one of their henchmen or henchwoman, and they were force feeding us lecture and studies that sort of fucked us up, put us to sleep, hitting us with spells. So when you think of a teacher, you can't think of that as being somebody no different than that when you was asleep. Somebody that's trying to instruct a ruling over you as a human being when you are you are infinite. You are not of flesh, so you can't be told what to do. You can't be told how to live. You could be advised. You could always be advised. And with advice, you can take that and take it however you want to take it. It's just someone else's expression of word. But it's not anything to say that you need to be doing this, or it's time for you to move into this and start working on that. If you lean towards these type of figures, they will be always who you lean towards. A word is a word, and it's good for most who need an uplifting word, or you need to connect with somebody across the world, which is why we have these devices. Another video coming soon. It's like so many videos that I'm gonna get into, but they kind of come they come when they come. But like I said, it's a whole lot that in which I touch upon myself, because I have conversations with my higher self all the time. Like, I literally be in my higher nature all the fucking time when it comes to a lot of shit in this world. And it's not all bad, because like not everything is negative. No, there is good too. But like, it's just the fact that right now it's such a bad time because of how the spiritual warfare of everything that's going on. Today I struggle with getting out the fucking bed. This is a part of it, bro. You know what I'm saying? The fact that transcending and ascending and moving from old ways and old patterns into new patterns, it's a struggle. It's not something easy. You know what I'm saying? As much as I wanted to fucking just stay in bed, I wanted to sleep, and I got up about around 4 or something. And I woke up a little bit at 1, and then I had fucking, you know what I'm saying? I was saying out loud, I'm about to get up. Or no, I told myself before I laid down last night that I was gonna meditate at 1. And I started meditating a little bit, because when I meditate while I'm laying down. And I fell back asleep. And I was like, and I was tossing and turning a lot too. So I was trying to like literally get myself to I usually lay on my back and meditate with my head back. So I was rolling to my side, and I was rolling to my left and my right, and I was falling back asleep, and I was, I was trying to knock that off. And then I was going back into, I put myself back into my meditational stance, and I posed there, but then I end up drifting back to sleep. And then I went to sleep, and then I woke up at 4, and it was still on my mind to stay asleep, but I got up. So, it's not an easy thing, and a lot of people, whatever you may think that somebody else that you see on this motherfucker, on a lens, all these lenses out here, all these people that show you, they do these videos, these commercial ass videos. They don't give a fuck if you're on TikTok, you're on Instagram, you're on fucking Facebook, whatever you getting your daily social news from these gurus, teachers, mentors, these messengers of light. You have to always use your discernment, because you have to take everything with a grain of salt. Because as easily as I kept it real right there with you about how I struggle with just that, like a minute ago, meditation. There are some people who like to make it seem as though like they shit don't stink, or they just always portraying who they are in front of the camera. you have to, like, how this is how I always go about it myself when I watch somebody that I know for certain, like, a little something off with this person. You know, I always think about, like, I put myself in their shoes, because I kind of know a little bit of the abilities I carry as far as my, like, I think I have clear sentient, clear audio, and I want to say a little bit of clairvoyance. So for me, I like literally place myself, I literally draw out, you know. Now, if you, like, being that I'm not too keen on the definition, I just know around the those, and I didn't heard, you know, from others a little bit about, you know, the those abilities and whatnot. And so I can't remember which one it is that I'm finna say, but I believe one of them is where you can, like, I know clairvoyance is you can see into the future, you can, you know, predict things and things like that. So for me, I think clairsentient is where I can see through bullshit, like see through illusionary shit. You know what I'm saying? I think that is clairsentient. Like, I can see through, you know what I'm saying? I can see through a veil, you know, I can see through intentions, basically. So being that when I watch somebody that I see, like, there's more to this person that they're not showing. That's where I drive further into what is not seen and create scenarios in my head off of what was, you know, what was not shown to me. And I literally, you know what I'm saying, move forward with that, to where it's like I could be watching somebody making a, you know, let's just say a TikTok or something like that. Or I could see somebody on YouTube and they making a video about 5 ways to meditate, and they just being so extra in nature, like, go outside, hug the tree, be in nature with your feet in the grass, and, you know what I'm saying, go play, go go outside and run through the, excuse me, run outside with your shirt off and let the wind touch your skin. And then it just starts to play in my head, like, and then I just analyze everything in the video. It can be just something like, this person got Jordans on. They got a, you know what I'm saying, this person got Jordans on. They got a designer belt on. And, you know what I'm saying, they looking too designer. It's just looking too extra. It's almost as though, like, you're not looking, like, it doesn't look like you're committing more to the video, but it just looks like it's just more of a commercial band for you to just reel in views or have attention of energy pulled your way. So when this happens, it's those type of things that I key into and be like, and then shit, scenarios in my head be playing out, like, this was, how did this person act before the video was recorded? When they decided to go and make this video, did they just go outside with their electronic devices, these third dimensional, fourth dimensional devices, did they go outside with these and just go straight into nature and rush right into making that video? Or did they take a moment and did they actually connect? Did they actually do everything that they said in that video that they was telling you to do? Did they do it first? And then after they was done, and then permission from nature granted them to make that video, then they told you upon what they did first, and then they did the video afterwards, where it's like, you don't get to see the before, you only get to see the after. And that's where you have to look at it as being like, where was the before? What was this person truly doing before then? And then even after the video was made, what did they do after that? So it's a before and 2 afters. So when you think, I'm just trying to get you to think here. Like, this is where I'm just trying to get you to think a little bit more. Because when it comes to videos that deal with certain individuals, certain people who make these videos, a lot doesn't crosses a person's mind to, you know what I'm saying, further to further your analysis on, or excuse me, further your observation into someone else's deliberation of content. Because their content is only what you see to however long it is. And not to mention with all this editing that people be doing. People be editing their videos. This is exactly why I, myself, unless I'm doing like a video like I did just the other day when I was talking about, showing you or expressing to you something, a lessonful advisal. If I was expressing to you an advisory video like that one was, just an advisory to help you, better yourself with your energy and things like that. If it's a helpful video, I may include text in there. But as far as if I screw up in the video, if I say something, or if I look like I'm lost or whatever, that's my authenticity. You're seeing that full-fledged. You're not getting anything that's a fake from me. This is who I am. I struggle with my throat chakra. Okay, so being that it's something that I'm still, that throat chakra is still, I'm illuminating with that. And that's part of me being here, expressing myself more and more, that opens up. And it's not like total, it's not blocked, but it's the fact that the more and more I speak, I strengthen it. So the thing is that you have to be careful with people who, may be on some bullshit. And I'm going to say this just like anybody else who has probably said it, who has made a video of speaking about discernment. Don't trust me either. Don't trust nobody. Shit, if you was on the other end and I saw you make a video, I would have to be a little suspicious about you as well. Because we all have to. It's not nothing personal. But we all have to discern. We all have to use, the left and right brain hemisphere. We have to use that. We have to use, we can't stay squarely, dependent on the left brain hemisphere and the right brain hemisphere. We have to join them together and be able to use both, discern through both. You have discernment. You have that of to optionally decipher through what is not good for you and what is. And a lot of people right now are falling into a lot of energy traps, and they're having, especially empaths who believe that they're coming across people who are, they boost their energy, that help them with protecting their energy, when this is almost though like all you need is one video to help you with something. Somebody shouldn't have to hit you with 11 videos on the same topic, on the same subject. All somebody needs to give you is just the breadcrumbs. Once they give you a trail of, any bitty breadcrumbs, they lay out the breadcrumbs, they lay out the breadcrumbs for you. From there, you go ahead and walk. You take from the breadcrumbs and go your way. But no, you got people out here that's like, shit, I got them off one video. Let's get them off 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and keep them coming back. Now that I got them back for like 21 videos. Now I can do shit like, I can throw some advertisement in there. I can throw my book in there. Go buy my book. I can throw some my store. I got some shit that I'm trying to sell. I got a website out here. Go shop at my fucking website. All of this materialistic shit that don't really pertains to the soul. Why are we worrying about motherfucking books, and why am I worrying about buying a book and fucking getting some damn clothes, and I'm here to talk about how to balance my energy? I just came to hear about how to strengthen and balance my energy. You talking to me about buying a damn book? You trying to make profit off my energy here, being here in your disposal? And it's like, that's where a lot of people are being taken for a ride, because they're not seeing the finesse right when it's in front of you. Now, I'm not saying that turn away from these people that you come to, watch or you come to see a message from. I'm just saying, give yourself space between that and the messenger. That's all I'm saying. See the message from your point of view and make sure that there's boundaries put in place. Because, you know, if you somebody who literally sits up and waits for a message from somebody all fucking day, like from that specific person, because you got so many people that's you know, passed around, so many people that's awakening, that have, you know, words of encouragement, words of advice that you could be going to. But if you want to just keep going to one person, how the heck are you supporting others? How the heck are we being a support system to those in need if we fucking do not even fucking, you know, look to one another, but the same person? How the hell is that same person just getting all of this support, but somebody over here who's speaking on some real shit, they ain't getting nobody looking their way, and they ain't even in it for none of that. They speaking real shit. There ain't nothing that could be given to you, me, anybody that's gonna really truly bring happiness. Because I don't give a fuck how hard you work for your nice car, for your nice house, for the clothes on your back. It's all temporary, bro. And don't get to fucking go nowhere. You want to just then broke your back for a good pair of shoes, some nice pants, only to wear until it's time for you to go. And you don't even know when you leaving. You can work as hard as you fucking have to get that nice house. And tomorrow you can walk outside, slip and crack you know what I'm saying, and crack your neck. Or no, excuse me, break your neck. And look at that. How long did you have that house to enjoy it? Oh, you got to stand in it for about a good, you got to stand in it for about a good 8 hours upon you getting it. And then I know when you walk outside, step down the wrong step and you break your neck, and now you're gone. All of that work you want to put in for that nice little house, all that shit you want to did, instead of just being flesh, instead of just being your soul, your energy, and allowing yourself just to allow things to come to you. Instead of you always going outside of life. You are life. I am life. Instead of you always going up against your life and putting it up against the living of life. People gonna learn to see that. People gonna learn to leave this fucking third dimensional plane the way it is and ascend. You gotta get back to where you came from. You are not who you are. You had a permanent life at one time before you started incarnating back here in many bodies. You had your one body that you was powerful in. You were somebody. You were an elder God. You was a God of infinite powers before, you came and had to, restart over and over in body after body. But you have to understand that, that time of you has gone and passed. It's a point of where we won't be able to get to hold on to the vessels that we want to hold on to. Shit, that would be nice if we could hold on to these vessels and stay with what age we want to stay. Like in the movies, the Fountain of Youth, which is real. This is why Hollywood is demonic. Half of the motherfuckers in Hollywood, you can't tell me that they ain't got some sort of aging machine up there and, with them motherfuckers. Them motherfuckers 60, 70 years old, still looking like they about 30 some years old. Maybe it got to do with drinking on that, baby blood. But hey, I'm just simply saying, man, this video got long, but I don't give a fuck. It was meant to be said because it was weighing heavy on my conscience, and I had to get it off because a lot of people are being had. A lot of people are being led down the wrong path, and they need to pull away and put that energy back on them. Because the more energy you keep giving away to others, the more they will grow, the more stronger they will get, And without even them trying to even do it on purpose, which I hardly don't even believe that they don't know that they doing something that's gaining them a lot of attention. I rarely doubt that if a motherfucker is making a video on YouTube and getting 141K a video, and knowing that the shit that they talking about, they can, you know what I'm saying, be helping. Instead of doing something like you talking about the shit you talking about, how about you talk about helping a person build their channel? How about you even make a course, not even a course, a free course, not no paid course, a free course to help you how to teach you how to make a website channel, teach you what type of equipment you need. These type of things is what real motherfucking positive energies that literally can't be called out on bullshit, are not trying to truly use somebody. They're trying to really give back to another. But no, everybody just wants to, you know what I'm saying, have their videos monetized, get that check, get that money. This is why I like YouTube. I like YouTube. You know what I'm saying? It's probably one of the better social media apps. It's one of the better platforms because it's so open to everybody. If everybody was to leave, this is how it could start right here. If everybody just chose to say, fuck this fabricated matrix, pull more into creating a platform, creating something for themselves, and being their own boss, this is how we can take back the power. Because we can really generate revenue around this platform and many other platforms if people get the fuck out of their ego. Because we could really thrive. But no. Because you got people who's too caught up on somebody else and they're not using their discernment. And that person is thriving while others are not. And that's bullshit.